Hey guys, the original Math Ninja here, and today we are talking about adding rational numbers. So we're going to do the first problem here that we see is 3 plus negative 1 and 5 tenths. Let's go ahead and do that first problem together and really figure out how to add rational numbers. Alright, let's do this first problem together. The first thing I should be thinking is, where do I start on my number line? Well, we always start at the origin, which is 0. So we're going to start at the origin, which is 0, and we're going to go to that first number that we see, which is 3. Now, am I moving to the right or to the left? Well, 3 is a positive number, so then I'm moving to the, that's right, I'm moving to the right. So I'm going to move to the right 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and I draw an arrow going from 0 to positive 3. Now that I'm at positive 3, I got to see what I'm doing to that positive 3. So I'm going to be adding negative 1 and 5 tenths. Now I'm thinking, should I be moving to the left or to the right? Well, I'm already at 3, so I'm definitely not going to start back at 0. I'm already at 3, and I'm adding negative value. So I want to decrease my value, and I want to have a smaller value at the end. So what we're doing is we're adding negative value, so we should be thinking we should move to the, that's right, we should move to the left. So we're going to move to the left 1.5 spaces, and we end up right there. So that is, we're ending up right here at positive 1 and 1/2. So we write 3 plus negative 1.5 is equal to positive 1.5. All right, now to double check and actually do the math, we're going to do 3.0 minus 1 and 5 tenths. All right, so that's going to give us let's line up our decimal. So that's going to give us 1 and 5 tenths. All right, so there we go. That's the math that we do. We see that we're ending up on the positive end of the number line, so we know our final answer is going to be positive 1 and 5 tenths. Now let's go to the next problem. We're starting here at negative 3 over 4. So we're at negative 3 over 4. What we're going to do is draw an arrow going from, that's right, starting at the origin and going to negative 3/4. So we start at the origin and we move negative 3/4 spaces. All right, so now what we're doing to that negative 3/4 is we're adding another negative 2/4. Okay, so we're adding another negative 2 over 4. So I should be thinking, am I moving to the right or to the left? Well, if I'm adding negative value, I'm going to move further to the left. All right, so I moved to the left 2/4 spaces. So I moved to the left 2/4 spaces, and I moved my first arrow 3/4 spaces, both in the negative direction because we are decreasing the value. Now, if both of my arrows are facing the same way, the math that I have to do is I have to add both of the numbers. So I have to add both of my rational numbers because my arrows are facing the same way. In the previous example, we had to subtract our numbers because the arrows are facing in opposite directions and there's going to be some area left over. Here, they're facing in the same direction, so we know we're going to be combining the values. So we're combining these values here. We're going to get, that's right, we're going to get negative 5 over 4. Okay, and that's the same thing as saying, so if you need your final answer as a mixed number, that's the same thing as saying That's right, -1 and 1/4. All right, so those are our answers. That's what we get. And I hope you guys understand much better how to add rational numbers. I will see you guys on the next video.